Hello and welcome to another unboxing, but not just an unboxing, it's going to be a bit of a playthrough of this. Ooh, let's fish it out the box. Plastic is fantastic. It's Pac-Man, but no ordinary Pac-Man. This Pac-Man swiped my picnic basket. No, it didn't. It's a MyArcade micro player from Retro Arcade. As you can see, it's suitable for people of 0 years and up. So that's pretty much everybody, unless you've not been born yet, in which case, how are you going to play this? Let's not go there. So it's Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man. It's it's a game that's simply Pac-Man, and God, it looks absolutely bloody gorgeous. I absolutely love the look of this. If you have a turn round, it's dialed like the arcade machine itself. It's one of the ghosts. I know they have names. I don't know the names. I certainly can't remember them. It's been, God, when did Pac-Man first come out? Certainly early 80s. I'm sure someone will correct me and say it was like the late 70s. No, Space Invaders was late 70s. Pac-Man 1980. I'm going to go with 1980 because I remember it coming on the Atari VCS in 83. And yeah, that wasn't a great port of it. But that's why this is going to be the actual original arcade experience itself. It has a full colour screen, a removable joystick, which bring a little bit closer. You see it has like a sort of D-pad there in the middle, and a select and start button. There's no sort of other buttons you need for Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man. So features on this. The features artwork is inspired by the original Pac-Man arcade cabinet. It's perfect for any game room, office or display case. Don't just put it in a display case, play the flipping thing. Has a volume control and a headphone jack, and powered by 4 AA batteries or a micro USB charge cable, which is not included, and I think they should have included it. It's only like a small thing. It's probably, you could probably get them, you probably get them on eBay for about £1 a piece. Well, you definitely can, I know you can. But I think, to include one, if you're buying them in bulk, it's going to cost you pennies to buy them in bulk, so there's no reason why they can't include it. But I mean, of course, then again, I've got a zillion of them in my house, so I'll be attaching a power brick to this and booting it up. I would like an HDMI out on this, so I could connect it up to, like a capture card or the TV even, like most people do. Whereas I'm just a bit different. A lot of people say that. And that I'd attach it to my HD60S Elgato. But let's get into it. Oh, just one thing before I do open it up. I didn't show you the left-hand side, or is it the right-hand side? Left, right, who knows? I've got a bit of the game history. If you're the only person in the world who's never played this game, collect all the pack dots and fruits, but watch out for the ghosts. Binky, Pinky, Inky and Clyde. They're their names. They're out to get one of the most iconic gaming characters, Pac-Man. There we go. Originally released in 1980. Pac-Man is often regarded as one of the most famous arcade games and is still a staple in arcades around the world. It's absolutely bloody wonderful. And then we're back to the front. And on the bottom there, it's just the bit of information about MyArcade, who are based in Canada. But just a quickie before we get into the Pac-Man game, because we have 2 more coming for you, which are Galaga and Dig Dug. Dig Dug was another of my all-time favourites in the arcade, and Galaga, one of those arcade shooters you just can't get enough of. So those will be coming very shortly. Okay, so we're back with Pac-Man, and on the top here there's 3 little bits of sellotape which I've just kind of sliced with a knife, just so I can easily get in and just... not easy when you got gloves on. A little bit of a manual there. Microplayer collectible series from MyArcade. What else? Let's have a look. I expect this is in the other 2 as well. It's blank. No, it's not blank, because on the other side we have Burger Time, Bad Dudes, Karate Champ, Caveman Ninja, Heavy Barrel. Those are all from Data East. And the Bandai Namco classic titles: Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Galaga, Mappy. I've not played Mappy. How can I have not played an arcade game? Galaxian, and Coming Soon. I've heard of Coming Soon. I want to play that one. No, it just means there's more to come. And these are about sort of £30–35 a piece. So let's, what else have we got here? A user guide. Maybe for anyone who doesn't know how to play Pac-Man. Actually, it's tells you in about 300 different languages how you can unscrew the joystick. But no, I think I'll just leave the joystick where it is. That generally is how you play the game. I'd never play the game on a D-pad in the arcade, even though that's pretty much how you'd play it at home. So let's just open it up. Ooh. So there we have the unit in full. Just move it a little bit closer and peel off. I'll peel this off. Okay, so here we have the game, and got a what's my old HTC USB cable and an Anchor power brick. So I'll dig out a link to an Anchor power brick, and I'll put that in the link in the video description below. And yeah, someone once called me an Anchor. I mean, Anchor's it's very good value for money and very sturdy. So I'll take that. Ooh, I'll take that as a compliment while I smash the place up. So it still works. So we just then on the back here you have the battery compartment and the USB cable slot. So just go ahead and pop that in. Okay, so we're all plugged in, and this is the on button. Ooh, hello. Ooh, look at that. In the middle, there's sort of three things I showed you on the back of this. I'll zoom the camera in now, but on the back of this machine, there was like sort of three little things at the top. The middle one is a headphone jack. On the left hand side of that is the volume up button, and on the right hand side is the volume down button. Now, nothing coming on while I'm playing the menu, so let's just start the game and see what happens. Ooh. 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 Try not to get my fingers get in the way. Ooh. Oh, I'm normally not that rubbish. At Pac-Man. Everybody has teething troubles because you sort of get into a pattern where you can tell the method you'd normally get around each level. So the arcade little stick does take a tiny little bit of getting used to, but it's, it doesn't take as long to get used to as you might expect. So I can understand why people might go for the D-pad option instead. Oh yes, all four. Inky Stinky, and what's it in the other one? Oh, ooh. Ooh. Yeah, no, there we go. Ah, you get. Yeah. 6,080 points, and the high score is 10,000. Let's see if we can beat that. I like the way Pac-Man always has that whistling, well, not whistling, but high-pitched sound in the background, as if there's some sort of panic that normally comes in later in the level. There we go. A fruit. Yeah, getcha. You get more crafty the further you get into the game. Ooh, and I've left some dots behind. Never leave a dot behind if you can manage it, if you can help it. Oh. Oh yeah, come to Papa. Yay, 10,000 points. And there's number 4. Oh, yes. Ah! I love it when they're a bit thick and they go away from me. Is it ghosties to call them thick? I don't know, everyone takes offence these days. Even ghosts? Probably. Maybe. There's level 2. Yes. Is it me, or should some of these sounds seem a bit high-pitched compared to the original arcade game? I will... Oh! I'll double check that and then post a comment either on top of this video or in the video description below. I will definitely just double check to see if some of the sounds are a little bit high-pitched. Oh, you get... Ooh, that was close. Certainly does feel harder than what I'd normally expect at this stage in the game, only in level 3. Oh, I didn't mean to get that so soon. Oh, yeah. Get. Ah! Damn Flanders. Come on, come to Papa. Still get a couple of you before the level's over. Here we go. Well, one of you anyway. The others are too far away. I once saw in a magazine in the 80s someone mapped out the arcade game and the precise way to get around each level. But everyone finds their own way, and then sometimes if you cock it up, it's, you know, then you end up having to go a different way anyway. Oh, this game. Oh, flipping it. Ah, how did I get out of that? Good Lord. Oh, you... Ah. And we're back to the menu level there. So as you can see, you've got like the ghosts and Pac-Man kind of characters on the sides there. If you got good instructions, you can read. It's just on the other side of this this big knobbly stick here. There's instructions and the points value. If you got really good eyesight, like I haven't, but that's what getting old is. So yeah, that's really good fun. That I really enjoyed that. So that's I think they're $34.99 at the moment. It's possibly $29.99. I'll have a affiliate link in the video description below, where you can just double check it. It's possible the price may change. Sometimes it does on Amazon, but yeah, I think this is going to be definitely the kind of thing that people are going to buy for Christmas, because it's a little thing that everyone can have a game of, and it doesn't you don't have to spend 300 quid on a console or anything like that. It's basically perfect pick up and play kind of stuff. As I say, is it slightly speeded up music? I don't know. I'll double check that. Ooh. Try not to get my fingers get in the way. Ooh. Oh, I'm normally not that rubbish. At Pac-Man. And of course, coming soon, I will have videos for Gallagher and Dig Dug. So thanks very much for watching. Please like this video and share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already, and cue Genesis.